Please turn off the cameras because what I'm going to tell you isn't just tea, it's a whole freaking tsunami. Are you telling me that Tasha K, the scandal queen herself, has exposed a secret relationship between young Jock and Sierra Gates, complete with actual receipts and what looks to be a pregnancy report? Hip-hop is turning into ultrasounds, lies, and love. Love, baby. Really? Wasn't Jock just pretending to be reforming and restating his promises? With his phony wisdom beard, he and Sierra, Miss Boss up and booked, were discussing growth. I see she had a reservation. All right. Assumedly, Jock stayed in his hotel suite for several nights. Someone might have left with more than pillow talk too, according to a rumor. So, how did this whole thing leak? Tasha K did not merely take a drink. She disclosed everything, complete with text threads, timestamps, and a damn due date highlighted in red like it was a Netflix crime documentary. It isn't a rumor. This is pure, genuine reality television. Be sure to get ready, fasten your seatbelt, and get some snacks. As I examine every scandalous detail and questionable transaction, I guarantee that by the end, you will be yelling at your screen. Tasha K just made headlines online again, so hold on tight. And after she dropped the bomb this time, Atlanta is blazing hotter than ever. Consider this. You're browsing through your phone, taking care of your own affairs, when an exclusive leak suddenly shows you that young Jock and Sierra Gates are involved in a startling scandal. Text messages, hotel check-ins, direct message screenshots, and most unsettling of ULA pregnancy report are all on the table. Young Jock has never been the model of faithfulness, as we are well aware. He continues to be involved in drama as if it were his trademark, from his line of baby mamas to his insane love and hip-hop shenanigans. But Miss Boss herself, the preaching woman, the school owner, and the beauty tycoon Sierra Gates, self-worth and independence, who didn't see this coming. What's going on down here, really? As everyone knows, Tasha K claims she always leaves receipts when she drops tea. The relationship between Sierra and Jock didn't start right away. She claims that it has been boiling for a few months, if not a year, in the background. Let's return. When Sierra was still healing from her separation from Eric Whitehead, others thought she was taking her time getting better, stepped back from interviews, stopped sharing on social media, and focused on building her brand. But we didn't know. During that purported healing time, Sis might have been recuperating under Jock. Indeed, precisely. With GPS pings that matched the cities where Jock and Sierra spent multiple weekends. Tasha K disclosed a string of texts sent between SG and a person going by the name of J. Could this be a coincidence? Maybe. But when the hotel receipts decreased, the game was over. Screenshots showed that the W Hotel Atlanta downtown was checked in using an alias connected to Jock's assistant. 15 minutes later, guess who checked in using a burner email bearing the initials SGOL? You guessed it, Sierra Gates. But it doesn't stop there. Hold on. One of the notes that was allegedly written by Jock reads, "I hate that we got a sneak like this, but you got me wide open. I haven't felt this way since before I got married. Ever after I got married." That's problematic because, as you may remember, young Jock continues to pretend to be married to Kendra Robinson. Let's talk about Kendra now, everyone. While everyone is focused on Jock and Sierra, it's important to remember Kendra Robinson, the queen at home. K, lawyer, the lifesaver, who saved Jock from the chaos of accusations of adultery and baby mama. According to people close to the couple, Kendra had been wary for a while before this. She reportedly found invoices from high-end hotels that Jock said had never been in his wallet, an odd object in their bathroom, and, worst of all, a Plan B package hidden in his car. Do something. She was able to connect the dots quickly. Has been holding on to her knowledge of Sierra for weeks in preparation for a big blowout scenario in the upcoming season, according to Hip Hop Fashion and Real Love. You all need to grab some popcorn. Everything is ready. Now, let's talk about Sierra's viewpoint. There's more to this issue than that, too, as there are rumors that Sierra might be pregnant. Some fans have called her a homewrecker, while others have commented with things like, "Hold on now, Jock has been cheating. Kendra knew what she signed up for. Think about that for a moment." Sierra requested prenatal blood work at a wellness check earlier this summer, but it does not prove pregnancy on its own, according to Tasha K., a source from a private clinic in Atlanta. But in addition to her most recent Instagram stories featuring enigmatic pictures of vitamin bottles and baby emoticons are enough to drive the internet into a frenzy. Sierra's current wardrobe choices are also worth mentioning. She covered her belly in every picture, wore flowing clothes, and wore oversized jackets. The girl would flaunt her curves as if it were a fashion display. All of a sudden, she is hiding. Indeed, an issue exists. As if that weren't enough, guess who unfollowed Sierra last week? Spice, Bambi, Rashida, and Carly Red. All of you know what that means. When everyone in the group abruptly stops following you, it's not because accident. We're separating ourselves before the catastrophe is made public because you've made a mistake behind the scenes. But there's more. Eric Mina even commented under a questionable blog post, but hey, shots were fired. Some people forget the same way you get them is the same way you lose them. Karma doesn't play. Phew, that's rich coming from Erica. The supporters are going crazy, of course. There are a lot of conspiracy theories on Twitter. TikTokers are making timelines in an effort to analyze every emoji Sierra has posted in the last 6 months. Blogs are also scrambling to confirm the TS pregnancy tea. What is young Jock doing in the midst of all of this? Sharing memes about keeping your distance and allowing others to form opinions about you. Typical deflection. Allegedly, he has been secretly blowing up Sierra's phone, begging her to keep silent, delete posts, and avoid confirming anything on camera. Rumor has claimed that producers from Love and Hip Hop in Atlanta are also in a hurry. They were unprepared for this narrative and are allegedly trying to speed up production so they can see the effects immediately. Get rid of the fake drama. Every second of this real occurrence is being filmed by the cameras. But let's be honest, Sierra is not a defenseless individual. She knew exactly who Jock was if this affair is real. She knew about his marriage. She knew what had happened to him. In any case, she allegedly made the decision to become engaged. What a controversy. Onis Gochyoung could not have predicted if a baby is on the way. Ha! The irony is that there have been speculations that suggest this could just be the beginning. There are rumors that more ladies are coming forward with their Jock receipts. And it's not Kendra. There's a new and unexpected visitor. She claims to be pregnant as well. If this is accurate, then young Jock was still married and expecting 2 kids when he snuck about with 2 women who were both somehow close to his wife. Everyone, it's a straight-up Armageddon of hip-hop and love. Tasha K. wasn't done yet. Everyone, as if things couldn't get much messier. Sis came back with yet another startling discovery. An OB Start report had been made public. I did hear you, yes. A fictitious pregnancy report involving Sierra. And according to Tasha, the story does more than just mention a baby. According to reports, it began when Jock was already seeing Kendra. This isn't your normal tea, indeed. It's the sort of scandal that burns at the throat. Sierra's earlier social media posts are now being revisited and seen from new perspectives. You all remember that one post where she said she was trying to stay strong in spite of some emotional challenges. Oh, I see. Now, fans are dissecting every word as though it were the Zapruder film. During her pregnancy, she reportedly tried to deal with the heat in private. Can you guess who kept liking and commenting on those posts with positive emojis? Shock, indeed. But this is only the first step. Sources close to the Love and Hip Hop crew said that during filming breaks, Kendra and Sierra had several furious, off-camera exchanges. You've all seen women trying to look put together for the cameras while secretly fighting for the same man. It was the whole mood, they remarked. Insiders said that Kendra even threw Jock's clothes out of their ** shared apartment. after receiving a surprise text with an ultrasound pic? Oh, phew. Now, let's take a closer look at this so-called ultrasonography. Based on the receipts Tasha K showed during her live feed, the initials on the patient form corresponded to Sierra's legal name. Despite the fact that she clearly left out certain information, Twitter exploited this and carried out CSI-level investigations by comparing location tags, timestamps, and handwriting from doctors' previous Instagram posts. Even footage from a Love and Hip Hop reunion was discovered by some, showing Jock responding to adultery allegations with remarkable silence. Do you recall how he was simply nodding and saying nothing, while Kendra was totally blank? On TikTok, that incident is currently gaining a whole new life, as many maintain that Jock's quiet and Sierra's display of regret were evidence of guilt. Now we have to talk about this side of Jock that most fans don't notice. This man has a history of balancing women. In addition, during the same hip-hop and love era, he had love relationships with Kendra, Alexis Sky, and Carly Red. Therefore, supporters don't think this secret relationship with Sierra is a strange notion. It appears to be timeless. Jokes, but it's explosive this time because of the pregnancy section. Since we are talking about a child that was conceived during Jock and Kendra's engagement, if this is true, then everything changes. According to rumors, Kendra's family is very upset and has even told her to stop communicating with Jock altogether. According to some, she moved out temporarily while she reevaluated things. In the meantime, Sierra has been posting enigmatic quotes on Instagram. Another one left many stunned. As the first one put it, the truth will set you free, but first it'll piss everybody off. It's better to keep some things private between the covers and the medical records. Are you just going to say that out loud and act like we won't notice? Girl. Fans assume Sierra was responding to Tasha K's disclosures because she hasn't openly acknowledged or disputed anything. It says a lot that she is being mysteriously quiet. Since this is a ridiculous part, let's go on to the alleged chronology. Sources claim that Sierra and Jock developed a tight bond during several late-night brainstorming sessions and that their secret connections started when she helped him launch his salon. The problem is that a lot of those evenings were allegedly spent away from home, attending a court appearance. One assistant even claimed to have seen Jock depart Sierra's condo early in the morning, looking disheveled and wearing the same outfit from the night before. What are your thoughts? You all know how reality television works. According to reports, producers were aware of the rumors, but because they like drama, chose not to record the aftermath until it would have the most impact. The outcome of this is Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Season 13 has already been deemed the most incendiary season to date by some. Insiders say that once everything is said, Sierra and Kendra will have a serious sit-down. At this point, everything evens out, more twisted. Fans started to drag Jock after he went live and stated, "People always want to bring up old stuff. Look, I'm not perfect, but some of y'all don't know the full story. Don't be so quick to judge." Ooh, sir, that's not a denial. That's a whole soft admission with a side of deflection. Jock went from going down to it, already went down, and now I got a baby on the way with my fiance's pal. A tweet read. Not to be overlooked is Kendra, who is reportedly not letting things go. There are whispers that she is considering divorce and may even bring legal action if Jock purposefully misled her about a pregnancy during their marriage. In light of this surprising development, fans are urging Mona Scott Young to make the unedited video public, stating, "We want the Rafas, the MC checks, the hot MC moments, the dressing room meltdowns, all of ID." It has been reported that a different woman, not Sierra, has gotten in touch with Tasha K, claiming that she had an affair with Jock during that time. Let's not forget the bigger picture. This is about trust, betrayal, and the harsh reality of reality TV. Everyone wants the truth, but not everyone is ready to face it. And guess what? There's still more to come. The story is even making the rounds on celebrity blogs like The Shade Room and Hollywood Unlocked. And people are writing think pieces on YouTube. Ciara's business brand is on the verge of collapsing. Kendra's heart is broken and Jock's reputation is in ruins. We're going to break down what Ciara's ex had to say about this shocking affair in part 3. If VH1 is planning to fire or suspend cast members due to leaked footage, you won't want to miss this. Jock may be facing a paternity test showdown with Cameron, but let's move on to the most shocking revelation yet. Tasha K sources. And baby, as you may know, always had her wine glass full of the spiciest tea. Ciara wasn't just involved in a brief rebound with Jock. Quote, allegedly, she was emotionally invested. And here's where it gets really bad. Tasha K leaked a hospital report. And although the names were blurred out, the timing and date matched Ciara's recent check-in at a local Atlanta women's clinic. The documents mentioned prenatal care and the request for a DNA confirmation test. Ciara had been secretly planning to leave her fiancé Eric for Jock, while we all assumed she was securing her happily ever after. It's possible that she was planning a plot twist straight out of a Tyler Perry film, okay? So you might be thinking, well, that could be for anyone, but nope, but it's a DNA confirmation test. Tasha K claims to have clear evidence from a clinic nurse who heard Ciara state she is unsure of how to explain this to Eric or Jock. Girl, just when we thought things couldn't get much worse. Who else was aware of this, you ask? The wife, Kendra? Kendra apparently confronted Jock because she suspected that he was lying about his location and sneaking out at odd hours during the LHATL Season 13 shoot. Tasha K claims that after Tasha K went public, everything made sense to Kendra, while Jock rejected it as if it were all in her head. Although there has been no announcement on a divorce, insiders claim that Kendra has already spoken with a family lawyer before packing her bags and moving out of the marital home to live with her mother. This complicated triangle has created a lot of controversy on social media. While some fans believe that Jock is a habitual cheater who doesn't deserve Kendra, others believe that Ciara knew precisely what she was doing interfering with a married guy. Despite the fact that neither Ciara nor Jock has acknowledged or disputed the pregnancy, fans feel that the loudest response is quiet. For instance, Ciara, who loves to flaunt her sense of style, hasn't posted any full-body pictures in weeks. Could this be a coincidence? No, I don't believe that. Meanwhile, sound recordings that allegedly showed Jock whispering sweet nothings to Ciara in hotel rooms were shared by Tasha K on her private app. Jock's tone is reflected in the poor audio, which contains several noteworthy statements like "you always knew how to make me feel like a king." Even fans went crazy looking through old videos, comparing timestamps, and looking at Instagram locations, and they found that Ciara and Jock had been together for months. What else did they find? An old Instagram story from Ciara featured her in a fancy hotel room with a very familiar orange durag on the nightstand. Guess who has been spotted wearing that same durag a dozen times on Love and Hip Hop? Yes, Josie. As of right now, both Ciara and Jock have disabled their Instagram comments. The producers are now hurrying to edit things for damage control before the final episodes air. But baby, the genie is out of the bottle and there's no putting her back in. What will happen next? Will Ciara confirm the pregnancy and the father? Will Jock actually come clean and admit anything? Or will all three of them remain silent and let this scandal burn itself out? Fans are begging Mona Scott Young to release the uncut raw footage from season 13 while Tasha K keeps posting clips and alleged receipts. The drama just keeps getting wilder, messier, and way more personal than we ever imagined. What do you think of Tasha K's shocking allegations? Is there truth behind the Ciara and Jock affair? Could a pregnancy really be the secret that blew everything open? Let us know in the comments below what you think. Given the history, this may be the biggest scandal to ever rock Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Stay tuned and click the bell to make sure you don't miss any more exciting updates from the Love and Hip Hop universe and beyond. This story is far from over.